Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we are going to be seeing how to sew this cute bustier crop top with loop at the back. And if you haven't seen the pattern drafting tutorial for this, you should definitely check it out as well. And if you are not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Let's get into the video. So guys, this is it. I have cut it out on my fabric and I added stitching allowances on the fabric because I did not add it on the pattern paper. So I did the pattern paper in my previous video. You should check it out so you understand more. And this is what it looks like. I see my allowances. I added allowances, so go ahead and do the same thing and add stitching allowances just as I did. So guys, we'll be making this beautiful top here, bustier this top. So and this is the back piece, you can see. So I'll just go ahead and open it up, so we'll start sewing. So this is the back, and so just place your back the way we normally stitch back. So you just go ahead and pin it down, and that's what I'm doing. So if you don't know how to do this, I'll suggest you use your pattern paper. That is, you should work with your pattern paper so you won't make any mistake. So just go ahead and locate which one is for which one. I don't know if you understand, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just trimming it off because that part looks longer, so I just trimmed it off to make it the same. So you just go ahead and fold it like so and hold it. I'm holding it down with a pin, so I'll just go to my sewing machine and pin it. So this top does not have a boning. I did not use boning for this top, and it came out really beautiful, and I hope that you guys will like it. So I'm just pinning it down, after which I'll just head to the sewing machine and stitch it down as well. So guys, this is what we have after I was done stitching it down. I hope you can see, and I also went ahead to add a stitch to it to give it some weight, and I'll keep that aside and bring the front piece. So for the front, I also added an stay, as you can see. So what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead and stitch our front as well. So I'll place it like this, right side facing right side, and I'll pin it down. I'll just hold it down with my pin. So just go ahead and do the same thing for yours. So after holding it down with my pin, I'll go to my sewing machine and I'll stitch it down. And this is what it will look like. You see that bustier effect. So I'll repeat the same thing for the other side, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. So this is it. I have gone ahead to stitch it, and you can see that bustier effect. So you can see it's gradually coming out. So you go ahead and make notches around that part where you stitch. After making notches, you go ahead and flat it, that is to iron it open. You iron your seams open with your iron. So do not forget to make that notches, so it will make it easier for you to iron it. So just go ahead and flat your seams open like this. So after doing that, you turn it to the front side also, and you press it with your iron. This is a very detailed video, guys. So this is what it will look like. So you can see my seams flat, and you can see how neat the front part is now looking. So I'll repeat the same thing for the other side, and I was done doing that. So this is what it looks like. You can see that Bustier effect is already popping out. So the next thing we'll do now is to bring our back piece, and we'll place it right side facing right side, making sure you're placing it well. So I'll just go ahead and pin it down. And then when we're drafting this pattern, we took 1.5 inch for our stitching allowance. So you go ahead and just take out that 1.5 inches you took. So I'll just use my machine and I'll stitch it on both sides. So I was done stitching it, and this is what it looks like. I also went ahead to iron it, as you can see. So this is what our top is already looking like. So the next thing we'll do now is to bring our loop. So this is, I'll be making use of a bias. So I'll just go ahead and fold this bias into two like this. So just fold it into two and stitch it down, and this is what it looks like. You can see I've gone ahead to stitch it down, and what I'll do now is to cut out the rope that I'll use to tie the top. That is for the top, the up part of the top. So I cut out 9 inches rope here. This depends on how long you want your rope to be. You can make it longer if you want to tie it, knot it, like, knot it the way you want. It depends on what you want. So I just made my 9 inches, and I cut out 4 of that. So you can make it longer so that you tie it in a stylish way, depending on how you want it to be. So I don't want mine to be long. That was why I cut out 9 inches. So this is what, so we'll place these loops, ropes on our darts. So the back dart and the bust dart. I don't know if you understand. So you can see this one, I'm placing it at the back. That is the back part, and that place you join together at the back. And then the front, that is the bust side. I think that is the only way I can explain this, but if you don't understand, please ask your questions. So you can see how I placed it. So just go ahead and do yours that way. So you place it on that bust line, you can see, and at the back, that is the back, the part where you join the back. So I'm just trying to make it clear. So I'm doing the other one as well, and after doing that, so I'm just readjusting this one. So after doing that, now you bring your lining piece. So I did the exact same thing I did on my fabric. I did that on my lining piece, as you can see. So you go ahead and use your pin to hold it down like this, the way I am doing mine, and then you just go ahead and run a stitch at the top like so. So just go ahead and pin it down. So after I was done pinning it down, just stitch it like this, and this is what it looks like after I was done stitching it. You can see, so I think it's more clear here. You can see after I was done stitching, that was what it looks like. So what I'll do now is to open it up like this, and then I'll go ahead and stitch it towards the lining. So I'll go ahead and double stitch towards the lining. and this is what it looks like after I was done. I also went ahead to iron it flat, and you can see that our top is gradually coming out. You can see the ropes, so you can see what we have. So what we'll do now is, because I'll be making use of a loop, so I'll be cutting out from this fabric because I'm making use of a loop. But if you're making use of a zipper, just go ahead and put your zipper. So I took 3 inches at the top and 2 inches at the down part, and I'll connect the line together, and I'll go ahead and cut it out, so that I can input my loop. So after cutting it out, this is what it looks like. So we'll go ahead and create our loop. So for the loop, I went ahead to cut out 1.5 inches rope. So I went ahead to cut 1.5 inches, and that's what I'll be using as my loop. And then what we'll do now, there are 2 ways you can do this. I'll show you guys. So it's either you turn it like this. I'll first of all mark the distance I want my loop to be. That is the distance I want one loop from one loop to the other, and I also use 1.5 inches. So you can use 2, you can use 1 inch. It depends on how the distance you want it to be. So after doing that, now we'll go ahead and put this loop. So now to put this loop, this is method 1. All you need to do is to fold the loop like this. You place it like this, and then you pin it down. So somehow, I don't know, I really don't know how to pin this loop down. So I'll just try as much as I can to show you guys, because I prefer just attaching it when I'm sewing. It's easier for me. Pinning it down, it's kind of difficult for me. So you just go ahead and pin it down like this. You can see how I'm struggling trying to pin this down. So I just want to show you guys the 2 methods, so you choose which one, the one that's easy for you. So you can see how I pinned it down. So after pinning it down like this, all you need to do is, okay, let me put one more. Let me see if it will stay, so that I'll explain it more. So guys, this I was finding it difficult to do this, so I just left it. So after putting your loop anyway, you just turn your fabric like this, and then you stitch it down. I don't know if you understand. After putting your loop on the lining piece, you close it up like this, and then you just stitch it down. And the other method is, you just go ahead and fold this part inward like this, then you iron it so that it will be easy. Then you insert your loop and you stitch it. So whichever one works for you, it's fine, as long as it will give you a neat finishing. That is what matters. So you just insert it like this and stitch it. So this is, I've been using this method anyway, and this is what our loops look like. So you can see I've inserted my loop, and what is remaining is the down part of our top. So there are also 2 methods you can do this. So the first method is, you turn it inward like this. So for this dress, I did not use boning. So you turn it like this, and then you just go ahead and stitch it. You stitch it like this, but you leave an opening here. That's where you bring it out. So you bring it out from there, and then you just go ahead and run a stitch there after bringing it out. Or the other method is, you just fold it in like this, and then you go ahead and just run a stitch on it. So you can use any of this method, the one that is easy for you. So that is the 2 methods. So for me, I'll be using this inward one. I'll go ahead and stitch it, and I'll just leave a small opening where I'll bring it out, and I'll finish it up. So I've done that, and you can see what it looks like. You can see. So do not forget to press it with iron when you are done, so you can see how it looks like. So this is our top, and our top is ready. So that is all about this top. It really came out well. Look at how cute it looks on me. So let me know what you think about this top in the comment section. And please, if you haven't subscribed yet, do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you guys for stopping by and thanks for watching. So look at how cute it looks on me. So I see you in my next video. Bye.